Hey guys, Paigesugarbutts here and welcome back to another video. Today I just wanted to make another fun video about horror games that I really enjoy, and today I wanted to take a look into the more funny side of horror games because, as a lot of you know, horror and comedy goes hand in hand. I mean, something can go from funny to spooky like that, and yeah, there's a lot of awesome horror games out there that can also make me laugh a lot and just are super goofy as well. So today I wanted to talk about those kind of games. So like honestly, the number one funniest horror game that manages to give spooks but is also just super funny is Deadly Premonition. This game is just something else. I mean, I feel like a lot of people either love or hate this game. It's definitely unique and I love this game a lot. It's basically a open world horror game. I love how my dog is just here, by the way, but it's like an open world horror game and it's just really funny. It has a lot of funny lines in it and it's just super weird, which I think contributes to a lot of the horror and comedy. It's just a super weird game, and honestly, when you start it off, it's hard to keep going at first, but then once you get into it, it's just a fantastic game. I love Deadly Premonition. I still need to play the second one. I haven't played that one yet, which I'm sure that one's fantastic too. But yeah, I definitely recommend Deadly Premonition if you want to have some laughs and some spooks. I just feel like this game does so many things right. I love this game. And honestly, just a lot of the characters in the game are just ridiculous, but great, and there's a lot of depth to them, and yeah, I don't know. It's a fantastic game and definitely play it. A little short horror game I've played recently is the Kinky Spiritual Affairs Bureau. I'm pretty sure is how you say it. It's a very short, not very known game, and it was just super goofy. It just gives into some of those horror tropes and the Japanese horror tropes, and it was just a fun play. If you want just a quick 4 or 5 hour horror experience, I definitely recommend this one. It's very goofy and just a good time, and you get to shoot ghosts, which is awesome. This next game is a pretty old one, but I love it. It's Night Trap. This game is just plain ridiculous, and it just gives you those 80s horror movie vibes, and it's just ridiculous. And I mean, I wouldn't even call it scary really, but it gives into the whole horror tropes, and it's just a fun one. It's ridiculous, and yeah. I just love 80s horror movies in general, so just having that in video game form is just fantastic. Yeah, it's definitely not a game for everybody, but like I said, if you love 80s horror movies and you just love that campiness and that weirdness and of course that silliness, yeah. A game that's also kind of like that is the House of the Dead games. These games are just ridiculous. I mean, they're your arcade shooters, and so they're not supposed to be taken too seriously, but they still have their spooky factor. The lines are ridiculous, nothing makes sense, it's all goofy, it's all crazy, the characters say the dumbest things, and it's just a fantastic time. I love the House of the Dead games. I used to play them all the time, even as a kid, and they actually used to scare me a little bit as a kid. I remember seeing the House of the Dead 4 at the arcade and being freaked out. But as I've gotten older, I love these games more and more, and obviously they're not scary to me anymore. They're just plain ridiculous, and yeah, I don't know, there's just such a charm to these games. I even just have the console versions now, and if I still see them in an arcade, I still love playing them because they are just plain ridiculous and a good time, and you just get to shoot zombies while hearing ridiculous voice lines. Now, this is another zombie game that I talk about a lot. It's Lollipop Chainsaw. This game is just one of my favorite video games of all time. I love it so much. It has such a special place in my heart. It's just ridiculous, it's funny, it's goofy, and you just get to kill zombies as a cheerleader with a chainsaw. I mean, you literally can't beat it. And yeah, it's literally one of my favorite video games of all time. I've played it so many times. I own so many different versions of it. I just love Lollipop Chainsaw. It's a fantastic time, it's fun, and you still get those, zombie elements to it. I wouldn't really call this one too much horror, but it has zombies in it, and it's fun, and it's a good time, and that's all that matters. Now this next one I really haven't played that much, but I hear so much about it, which is Michigan Report from Hell. This game is just ridiculous. Just the gameplay I've seen from it and a little bit that I have played, it's just, again, that campy, just hilarious horror tropes. It's ridiculous. The voice lines are terrible, and that's what makes it so great, so I just had to at least mention it. Another decently recent horror game I've played is Slay the Princess. This was a pretty fun one. It definitely had its spooky moments to it, but like again, it just had a lot of funny voice lines and everything, and it just went with horror and comedy combination, just did it really well. The story was fantastic, and I got as many endings as I possibly could. In fact, I got pretty much like all of them. It was just a really great time, and I definitely recommend playing it if you want to be a little spooked but also have some laughs with some of the voice lines and just like some of the commentary with it. It's just a good time. I already made a whole video on this game as well, but it's just really funny, which is Rat Shaker. This is a very short horror experience, only about an hour long, but it's very funny, but also like really scary. Like it has some really good like horror elements to it. It's definitely something else. It's very goofy, a very good time. Like I said, I made a whole video on it already, but yeah, this is definitely a very fun, short horror and comedy experience that I definitely recommend checking out. And then yeah, I guess the last game I really just want to at least mention is like Choo Choo Charles, because like it's just like a ridiculous concept, just like a train with a face out to kill. It's ridiculous, and I just love that. I love horror games with like ridiculous ideas, and I just feel like it makes the most fun video games and even just like fun horror movies in general. So yeah, that's why today I just wanted to make this video talking about some ridiculous funny horror games, because like everything doesn't always have to be so serious. You can still get spooked and still laugh at the same time, or even if you just want to straight up laugh with like spooky elements to it. I don't know, I really love my serious horror games, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I love just being able to laugh at the same time but still have my spooky elements. It just, I don't know, it's always a good time. I mean, like I said, like Lollipop Chainsaw is like one of my favorite video games of all time, and it's not even like horror necessarily, but like it has those horror elements. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video today. It's just fun ranting about video games that made me laugh and spooked a little bit. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and if there's any funny horror games that you guys recommend, let me know in the comments below, because I'm always up to play some more. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!